Namaste. There's a saying that's deep in the heart of India. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Hail the soldier, hail the farmer. Our farmers, our Annadata, they are the very backbone of this nation. But what does the future hold for them? That's what we're here to talk about.
For generation after generation, they have worked the land to feed a billion-plus people, us. But in this age of information, of data, what information are we feeding them? What intelligence are they getting to secure their own future? It's a serious question we have to ask ourselves. So, before we can even talk about a solution, we have to understand the ground reality. We need to look at the challenges our farmers are up against every single day. Just look at that number. 146 million. Let that sink in. This isn't some niche problem we're talking about. This is the scale of the community that is right at the heart of this challenge, a community that is absolutely fundamental to India's prosperity.
And right now, these 146 million farmers are basically lost in a maze. They're working in a completely fragmented ecosystem. Weather alerts come from one app, market prices are buried on some other government portal, and renting equipment, that's a whole different phone call. It's a scattered, confusing mess.
And the consequences of this chaos are, well, they're severe. Because all the data they get is old news, it's like they're being forced to drive a car by only looking in the rearview mirror. They miss the best window to sell their crops, they get hit by sudden price crashes they never saw coming, and they can't possibly plan for what crops will be in demand next season. They're stuck being reactive when they should be proactive. So the big question for us is this: how do we fix it? How do we build a bridge from this disconnected past to a unified, intelligent future for every single one of those 146 million farmers? And that is where KrishiSetu comes in. Setu, as many of you know, means bridge. And that's exactly what this is. It's the bridge that connects our farmers from a state of uncertainty to a future of informed prosperity. So, what is KrishiSetu at its core? It's simple, really. It's one single platform. No more jumping between a dozen different apps. It's powered by AI, and its job is to take all that real-time data and turn it into a farmer's most powerful tool: foresight. We built this on 3 key principles. 1, it's AI-powered, so it gives real advice you can actually use. 2, it's predictive. This is the game changer. It shifts the entire conversation from what happened to what's going to happen. And 3, maybe the most important of all, it's inclusive. Because progress that doesn't include everyone, well, it isn't really progress at all, is it? All right, let's pull back the curtain for a second and look at the engine. This is the secret sauce that makes this whole vision possible. At the heart of the system are 4 smart predictive engines. They use something called time series intelligence, which is really just a powerful way of looking at data over time to spot patterns and predict the future. So instead of telling a farmer yesterday's market price, we can forecast prices for the next 7, even 30 days. We do the same for weather, for consumer demand, and even for crop yield. It's all about turning data into decisions. But look, all this incredible predictive power is totally useless if a farmer can't access it easily. So we've wrapped all of that intelligence inside one complete, simple-to-use ecosystem. Think of it like a super app, but built for farming. A farmer can talk to an AI chatbot in their own language. They can get a crop disease identified just by snapping a photo. They can rent a tractor, find government schemes they're eligible for, and sell their produce directly to buyers, all from one single place. And this part is absolutely crucial. None of those features would matter if they weren't accessible. The entire platform is built with a voice-first interface in over 26 Indian languages. This isn't some feature we tacked on at the end, it's the foundation. It means a farmer's literacy level is never a barrier to their prosperity. So, let's talk about the most important part. Technology is exciting, but what really, truly matters are the outcomes. What is the real-world, tangible impact on a farmer's life? We are not talking about small improvements here. We are talking about a fundamental shift in financial stability for these families. Let's just look at the numbers we're projecting. We project an income increase of 15 to 30%. How? By empowering farmers to sell at the absolute best time and connecting them directly to buyers, which cuts out the middlemen who eat into their profits. For a small farmer, that is life-changing. And then there's this, a potential 40% reduction in post-harvest losses. By having better insights, farmers can plan their storage and selling strategies much more effectively. less of their hard work goes to waste. This is the journey we want to enable. This is the transformation. We are committed to moving our farmers from a constant state of just reacting to things into a new era of predictive agriculture. We are taking them from a cycle of survival to a future of genuine prosperity. This is more than just an idea or an app. This is a blueprint for the future of Indian agriculture. It's about creating a scalable system designed to uplift 146 million farmers, and by doing that, uplift an entire nation. The vision is here. The technology is here. The only question left is, are you ready to help us build it?